Speaking with Tino Guglielmo this morning from Bare Soil. Tino, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Well, Tino, give us firstly a bit of a refresh on Bare Soil.
Oh, Andrew, Bass Oil is an oil producer out of the Cooper Basin and Indonesia. And of recent times, thankfully, we've been production has been increasing. We had a slow start to the year, but our monthly operations updates are showing that we're actually increasing oil production both in Indonesia and in the Cooper Basin. So we're very pleased about that. And we've got some gas potential that we're exploiting at the moment, and I guess that's the main reason we're talking this morning.
And Tino, you've got the Kiwi-1 flare behind you. What's the latest at the project?
Kiwi-1 is a very, very exciting outcome for us. Kiwi was discovered, in fact, by the team at Stewart Petroleum that I was involved with in 2003, but it was never tested, which was very curious. So we've just completed the flow period at Kiwi, and we've had a maximum stabilized flow rate of 4 million cubic feet a day with 1,500 psi flowing wellhead pressure. And we could not take that up any further because we had over 10 times the amount of condensate that was being produced than we originally estimated. So with those 4 million cubic feet a day, we were flowing over 900 barrels of condensate per day. And we had contingencies in place to handle twice as much condensate, but not 10 times. So we've shut the well in. It is now on build-up, and we're taking in all the results. So it's a tremendous result for us.
Well, what's the potential size of this discovery?
When we did the geoscience work some time ago off the back of 3D seismic, we had a 2C contingent resource of just over 5 BCF. And that's what we're looking to do with the build-up data that we're currently gathering. It's very, very interesting because the gas samples and the gas analysis we've had to date shows a very low impurity, like it's less than 5% CO2. And so when we did the original estimate of 5 BCF sales, that would have been on 20% CO2. And the other thing is that we were looking at a maximum of 20 barrels a million cubic feet of condensate. And we've actually now got over 200 barrels a million cubic feet. And Andrew, to put that into context, for every BCF of gas recovered from this reservoir, we have 200,000 barrels of condensate to sell at the equivalent of light sweet crude pricing or thereabouts. And you can do the maths. If we estimated a 2C resource of 5 BCF, you can actually do the maths. It's quite a significant. In fact, there's a lot of value in the condensate, let alone in the gas.
So you're now focused on commercialization, are you?
Yes, we're getting the laboratory data in. All of the sampling has been completed. All of the gas and condensate samples are in the laboratory. Once we receive all of the laboratory data, then we're going to go out and look to put our transportation and processing agreements in place, as well as going out to the marketplace to look for buyers who are interested in the gas. The condensate, of course, is a fungible market. Anyone will take the condensate. So we're looking at the full cycle economics, but we're very excited now. It's looking like a tremendous discovery for us for the company with significant commercial significance.
I see you've also identified other prospects and leads on trend from Kiwi-1.
Yes, when we did the analysis, that was what was most interesting with the 3D seismic. We've been saying all along that success at Kiwi will upgrade the prospects around the area. So that's the other work we'll be doing. The geoscience group will be doing. We'll be looking to see what that does for the area. But there are other prospects at Kiwi North and Kiwi South that are significantly upgraded by this result.
And what about PEL-182? What's the focus of the work program there?
Yeah, we've had SLB, or formerly Schlumberger, doing a geomechanical study for the deep coals, which we know have got a significant gas content in them. The results of the geomechanical study are almost finalised, and we'll be releasing them to the marketplace. But there's some very, very interesting information coming out of the results of the geomechanical study, which will lead on to further study. But being a petroleum engineer, I'm actually quite excited about the next phase and the potential for recovery of gas commercially or economically from the deep coals. It's a significant resource, a little bit akin to the resources that have been exploited in the US over many years in the Eagle Ford shales and the like. It's got that kind of feel or that kind of potential to it. So that's a significant body of work that we're also doing.
Well, Tino, just remind us near term, what are your upcoming milestones?
Okay, we've got to conclude the harvest all of the results for the Kiwi study, the build-up survey, and the laboratory work, and get all the commercial agreements in place, because that's a very, very significant piece of work for our company and adds significant value to us. So that is the prime focus. The blue sky, the large blue sky potential of the deep coals in our 100% owned PL182 is also going on at the same time. And just to boot, the Indonesian team will be drilling a very, very interesting development well in Bunyan 6 before the end of the year. So we've got a busy 6 months or so ahead.
Good to speak, Tino. Thanks for your time.
Andrew, thank you.